Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing again. I want to talk about a little trick I'm playing with here to pull up. I'm not convinced this is tree sap. I may be wrong. If it is tree sap, it's some of the most aggressive tree sap I have ever seen in my life. To me, it almost feels like and looks like it might be a chemical that landed on this paint. It was outside, there is some construction going on, so we're not exactly sure what's going on, but I want to show you what I'm doing. You see I've got a microfiber pad up on top of the windshield there, and I got a microfiber pad on top on my GRIOTS orbital. I also have GRIOTS fast correcting cream. Let me show you this stuff. This stuff is very aggressive, especially teamed up with a microfiber pad, and I'm having to be very aggressive on this vehicle on the horizontal panels because this is where a lot of these spots are. And if I kind of zoom in here and show you on my finger, you see these spots right here that's on the paint? This is not coming off with a foam pad or with an aggressive compound teamed up with a foam pad. What I need to do is actually, I almost feel like whipping out my rotary and just whipping through this really quick, but I don't want to necessarily deal with the holograms afterwards. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a microfiber pad, I'm putting GRIOTS fast correcting cream on it, and then I'm going over this panel, not really low arm speeds, but kind of in between, doing about 4 section passes to pull up whatever this stuff is. I don't know what this is. You can't even feel it on the paint. There's no raised edges to it. It's almost like a chemical to me that's kind of stained the clear coat, but who knows? I mean, maybe it is tree sap, but if it is, it's probably the most aggressive tree sap I've ever seen. But what I'm doing is trying to take advantage of the moment. I'm going to use a microfiber pad and fast correcting cream by GRIOTS and kind of have like a rotary moment to just pull a little bit of that clear coat off and get to those stainings that are on the clear coat, and then I'm going to finish up and go around this whole car with a polish. I just wanted to come in and show you that you can kind of play a trick of the game. I'm not really doing a 2-step moment. This is like a 1.5-step moment. I need something a little bit more aggressive than a foam pad and a aggressive compound. I need the microfiber pads in the moment to be able to pull that stuff off. But again, I don't want to use a rotary in the moment either. This car is only about, I don't know, a couple of months old, and I don't want to get all that aggressive and then have to deal with holograms afterwards. So I'm just taking advantage of the moment of those microfiber pads, do like a 1.5-step moment on all these flat panels where those, whatever it is, tree sap or chemical that's gotten on the flat panels, and along the tops of these doors is where most of the chemical or tree sap has landed, and of course on the trunk lid, but I took care of that already. Just wanted to show you guys that you can kind of tweak the moment, but this whole hood is covered with this stuff. Of course, it's the flat panel, it's the worst of it all, but I'll be able to get to it. Let me see if I can zone in here. I mean, there's stuff all over this hood. You can barely see it where my fingers are. This doesn't look like tree sap to me. This looks like some type of chemical. But we'll get it. I just wanted to tell you that you guys can play like a 1.5-step moment or take advantage of the pad just to pull off that stuff that's a little aggressive on the clear coat without going too deep, and then just finish up with a polish real quickly all the way around the car. So that's what I'm doing here. Just wanted to share that with you. 2017 S5 Audi. I'm going to keep going. I got to do the hood aggressively, the sides on the other side of the car, and then I'll blend it in by kind of doing a finish polish all the way in the bottom panels, and then go back over where I was aggressive with the microfiber pad and kind of blend this car back in and get it on the road. I'll show you the results when I'm done. Love you guys.